Hi, I'm Jenny Jewell, a retired emergency dispatcher. Welcome to Call Autopsy, where we listen to a 911 call and I help you break it down. This comes from Pike County, Missouri. It is a Pike County Sheriff's Office call from 2013. It is a little long, but we're gonna break it down as we go. Let's go ahead and give this a listen.
Pike County 911, what's the address of your emergency?
Great. So Pike County 911, what is the address of your emergency, which goes straight into the where. And that's usually the flow for the golden three. Reminder, the golden three is the where, the what, the who, that you absolutely should have by 30 seconds into the call, and then getting additional details and get that out there by a minute. So let's go ahead and see where we're at. Right now we're 9 seconds in and we have the answer up.
It's our hunting cabin. It's on Panhandle Road, across from the pump station, the Rock Road. I think it's 157.
Okay.
And we went to the Quails Unlimited dinner last night, and a friend of mine here, it looks like he hit his head in the bathroom. I can't get him to get up.
Okay.
All right, so now we have a what. And we're going to trim this a little bit because there was the dial up, the dial in. We're not going to count that. So far we're still good. We're still in the 20-second range here, and we're getting the what.
Okay. Is he breathing?
I can't tell. It looks like maybe, but I can't get his mouth open.
Okay. Is it the Michael Cook residence?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Awesome. So if you get a hit, you can confirm. The person that they're speaking to is Michael Cook.
Okay. Does 33515 157th Avenue sound right?
That sounds correct, yes.
Okay.
So,
You're going to...
Fantastic. So again, we have an address verification. So we have a where, we have a what, and we're going to get more about the who, but we have a who. It's just a very loose who.
his nose looks like it's bleeding, like maybe he was slipped while he was going to the bathroom or something.
Okay. And he's been there since last night?
Yeah.
So this is additional detail. So we're already in additional detail. We're 1 minute in. This has already hit at least the build of the queue. So I don't know if it's been sent out yet, but it should be soon.
Okay. What's the phone number you're calling me from?
It's,
And yes, their number is cut out.
Okay. I need you to get right down by his face and tell me if he's breathing.
So now we have it. We know at this point that this is in the queue. She's moved on to attempting to do CPR instructions. So we'll see how this goes here.
okay.
Put your face right next to his nose and mouth.
Okay.
So we're checking ABCs with that, which would be, again, are they aware? Are they breathing? Are they conscious? So the call receiver ABCs are a little different than like the EMS when they show up.
It doesn't feel like he is.
Okay. How old is he?
He's 49. But his body doesn't feel ice cold, though. Almost,
Okay. What color is he?
He's white.
This is really great. So we know word for word the way she's talking. This is inside the CAD system, so she's getting the rest of the CAD information in there.
Okay.
His hands feel awfully cold.
He is cold.
Yes, but he's
Okay, so that quiet. I'm going to put myself out there, and it's my belief that that's when she sent it to the queue, because she was super focused with getting that out there. And because again, she doesn't seem like the call receiver that's dead quiet with things. So she was very likely sending it out to the queue.
been sleeping on the floor.
And not bad at a minute and a half. I mean, still kind of in that really good range.
Okay. And you don't feel any breathing.
I don't feel any breathing, no.
Okay. Where is he at in the bathroom? Are you able to get him on his back?
I don't think so. He's a big guy.
Okay.
And he said, I don't think so. It's a big guy. He's a very large gentleman.
We're going to have to try to do CPR, so I need you to try to get him on his back,
Okay.
if at all possible.
Joe, get on your back. I can't get him on his back.
Okay. Can you put your... Are you for sure if he's breathing or not?
I'm not for sure.
Okay.
Got my finger in his mouth.
Are you able to feel in his mouth for anything?
All right.
So letting you know, it's not. I don't know how common it is for Pike County Sheriff's Office to get this type of a patient call, because I don't know how many patients they actually handle aside from that. But I think they're doing an okay job under the circumstance, because this person just apparently is no longer with us. But if she can keep the person who called focused on a task until people arrive, that's what this is good for too.
See if there's anything in there blocking his airway at all.
Is there what in there?
Are you able to get your hand in his mouth to see if there's anything in
Do
his
what?
throat? Can you hear me?
No. Are people coming now?
Yes, we got them on their way, but I need you to work with me until they get there, okay?
Okay.
Are you able to get your hand in his mouth at all to see if there's anything blocking his airway?
And great with the repetitive persistence in the very same tone, but she kind of made it a little bit higher at the second ask. So I don't think it registered that he was hearing a question. He may not have even heard her at all.
Or anything in his throat?
His teeth are closed.
His teeth are closed?
Yeah. Is that bad?
Okay.
I love him. Like a brother.
Okay. It's all right.
So we have him saying that he loved him as a brother. We're on the verge of having a second patient, technically, if he can't stay in control with this call. So she's going to work on getting control of this person's behavior, and we're going to go over that here.
All right. Can you
All right, so like there's a lot of heavy breathing here. She needs to jump on this.
see into his mouth at all, even with his teeth
No,
closed?
there's a little blood coming out from his nose, though.
Okay.
Yeah, and she's going to add that to the call again, because anything that they say at the scene, anything we can come across as evidence, so blood coming out the nose, all of that good stuff.
Help's already on the way, okay?
There we go. So we had to switch to the tone. So now we have, they are really good at giving the amount of time to switch tone, because if you switch tone in mid-sentence, it sounds sarcastic. It sounds like you are mocking them. Try it. I want you to record yourself and go from a directive tone to an empathetic tone, and do it like without a space. It'll come across as very sarcastic, not very helpful. She gave enough space between directive and empathy. So now we're going to have the empathy tone because he's starting to lose it, and she needs to reel this person back in and control their behavior.
Thank you.
Stay on the phone.
Okay.
Yeah, you can hear him becoming a second patient here.
Doesn't think so. He just found him on the bathroom floor. He's been there since last night.
All right, so that's a discussion with the dispatcher who is handling the response. And so that means that they actually have their team responding right now, but they just wanted some more additional information.
He thinks he fell and hit his head. He's got blood in his nose. It's the Michael Cook resident. You got him on his back?
Joe, come on. Get up.
Is he breathing or?
Joe, wake up, please. Get on your back, Joe. Joe, get on your back. Can you hear me? Joe, can you hear me?
Sir? Sir? Can you hear me? Hello? Sir?
Hello?
I'm glad I returned to the call. So sometimes you have them where they don't return to the call, and you're camping on the call and just recording what you hear.
Is he breathing?
I can't tell that he is.
Okay, were you able to get him on his back?
No, he's huge. I can't tell.
Okay. Okay.
Which helps. So knowing how large the person is can change the response a little bit. So she's going to want to add that. I don't know if she did, but she's going to want to add that to the notes when she gets that this person is a larger person, so that if they need to get another company in, they can.
Were you able to get his mouth open at all?
Yeah, I can get his mouth open a little bit.
Okay. Can you see if there's any food or vomit in his mouth?
Yeah, we're definitely still inside of the CPR CAD.
I don't see any.
Okay. Is there anybody else there that can help you move him?
No.
Okay. You said he's not cold, right?
His hands are cold. His stomach's not ice cold.
His hands are cold, but not like the rest of his body?
No.
Okay.
You think he's going to be okay?
We really...
Yeah, don't answer the question. So when you get that call, you can't make that judgment call. You can't answer that question at all. If you answer the question if he's going to be okay, you're going to get a write-up. Or at least you should, because you don't tell them unrealistic expectations, or you don't, it's not your job to lie to them. Your job is to get the information.
We need to try to get him on his back so we can check him for proper breathing. Can you feel anything if you put like your hand by his?
Go get on your back.
She's doing really good with staying focused because she needs to complete this CAD, actually. You need to complete it, get all the information in there as much as you can before you close it. It's a requirement.
Does he respond to you when you talk to him?
Hello?
Are you able to move him?
No.
Michael Cook? Okay. You can't drag him out at all? You can't?
No, the door's in the way.
All right, so she's actually really, really losing him. She went back to the directive tone, and now she's losing him again. He's starting to slip into a panic.
The door's in the way?
It's too big. I can't.
Okay, so she switched. She gave seconds to switch to empathy, but I think this was just genuine empathy. Oh, and Mr. Kitty says hi.
It's hurting my back when I try.
Okay, okay. How is he in there right now? Is he on his side or?
He's on his side, yes.
Okay, and is he wedged or?
He's kind of wedged on his side.
Okay.
Is it bad?
And can you work with the blanket at all to try to
Warm him up. Yeah, I got
use it to help you at all?
Huh?
Can you use the blanket to try to help you in any way to pull him out? Okay.
Are they going to be here soon?
Yeah.
So now she's going to have to go back into more comforting. She was trying to do more of an encouraging tone to see if he could. The encouraging tone is one of those things where it's like you're showing your belief in the person. So it goes from low to high. Not like the question one, but like, I believe in you. I can you do this? I think you can do this.
They're already on their way. Just keep trying till they get there.
What, ma'am?
Just keep trying till they get there.
Do what?
Just keep trying to get him out until they get there.
Repetitive persistence, because again, he's slipping into panic. And the goal is to make sure he doesn't go there.
Can you get a blanket or anything?
Yeah. Try to warm him up.
Try to keep him warm.
Okay.
Which I know it sounds silly to say that when he's trying to work with a deceased person, but this is keeping him active. This is keeping him focused. This is keeping him, on ground level with the call.
Looks like he might have fallen in the living room. There's some broken glass out there.
Okay, and broken glass in living room you'd want to add to the notes.
Okay.
Which she is.
It looks like maybe he was stumbling around in the kitchen a little bit.
Are you back in the bathroom with him?
No, I'm just getting him a blanket.
Okay.
So you gave him a task, so he is focused on the task, which is the right thing to do. Get them focused on a task, like, you know, if it's getting a blanket, getting a towel, collecting the person's medications, that type of thing.
There's no way at all you could drag him out by his feet or anything?
I don't think he's a big guy.
There's absolutely nothing you can do to maneuver him around or drag him out at all?
I've been trying.
Okay.
And so she doesn't, there's no accusatory tone. She slips back into empathy tone, because he really is trying to save his friend here.
Just anything that you, even if you have to set the phone down, just anything that you can think of to try to get him out of there or
Okay.
to get him on his back.
Okay.
The other thing is she's not only trying to keep him busy, but she's trying to get him to help, you know, for the arrival. The problem with this, right? The problem with this, what if it's a crime scene? Don't know if that's occurred to anybody just yet.
Joe? Joe? Joseph? Joey? Joe, get up. Honey, come on. Please, Joe, get up.
So yeah, the sad fact is you really should treat everything like a crime scene. But this is being treated like it's a person that might have had a heart attack, which, again, I understand that pathway too.
Sir, are you there?
I don't have my car here. I can't cross the street. What's going on? Yeah, what's up?
Eddie, here.
Okay, well, I'm in the middle of a call, so I can't go
Eddie,
in.
here. Eddie, here.
Inside the front door of the sheriff's department? That's not a problem. I agree with you.
Hello?
Thank you.
Are the first responders there?
No.
Okay. What's going on?
Well, he's still laying on the floor. I got him covered up with a blanket.
Okay. What is his name?
Joe, Chris.
Yeah, so now we have a who, like the actual full who, but you still had the who at the beginning, because you can go with the who being the person who called. Sometimes you never know what the victim's or the patient's name is. So with this, that's still going to go in notes. You're hearing her do that.
What is it?
Joe Chris.
Okay, and it's at the Michael Cook residence?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
We're going to take him to the hospital.
They're getting closer. Just stay. Are you there? You are there by yourself?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so now they're doing pre-arrival a little bit, because they want to make sure that when the sheriff's officers arrive, there isn't somebody there that's not described to them, that's not the caller. They don't like surprises.
Okay. Is the door unlocked?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. They're going to be getting there any time. So if they're not able to find you in the house, you might have to leave him to go.
They'll find me.
Okay. Okay. You're still not able to move him at all?
No,
And that was good. So you notice that every single time she was asked something, a question she is not supposed to answer, she did not answer it. Now she's giving correct expectations. So really spot on.
Okay. That's okay.
he's probably pretty close to 300 pounds.
He's what?
Pretty close to 300 pounds.
Okay.
And close to 300 pounds, you'd want to put that in the notes too. It'll help whatever fire crew and engine crews know what the response needs to be.
I don't don't know if it looked like he tried to go to the bathroom and his pants were around his ankles and like he fell and hit the floor or something.
Which again, you'd put that in the notes because that's evidence.
Is the house visible from the road, or is it back around a corner?
It's back around the corner, and there's a little,
Back around the
little
corner.
log cabin in front.
There's a log cabin by the road?
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys go get that stuff from my dad. Thank you.
There's a log cabin by the road, but the house that they're in is back behind the corner. They're getting closer, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, so my log cabin is visible from the road. It's back down a little around that.
Can you hear them?
Yeah.
Okay. Was he, anything changing with him at all?
Not really.
Okay.
Okay, and that's all the call that I have. I don't have the arrival. But yeah, so even judges can fall prey to folly. And what happened, and I'll put the article in the notes. He died of a cocaine overdose. And he was apparently doing cocaine at the Quails Unlimited dinner, and then just never made it home, or never made it out of the bathroom. So really, really sad. And this was this gentleman's friend that they, coworker friend, and deceased on their own property. So my heart goes out to Mr. Cook and their family for going through this. Good job for the call receiver, good job at controlling the call. This very well could have gone south. This guy was at least 3 different times on the verge of losing it. So really good with reeling them back with empathy tones. A little close on one of them, but yeah, overall, I'd say that was a good job. Very long call, but it's apparently out in the middle of nowhere, and very woodsy and harder to get to. So I think with that in mind, the amount of response time went really well. But with that, guys, please take care, stay safe, don't be naughty, and until next time, bye-bye.